onwards, and a 40-point victory.
Just put a little bit of oomph into the side.
I thought they were really going to run away in that first 15 minutes. Does it surprise you it's only 5 points the difference at quarter time?
Well, it's a fast game and both sides have been able to score goals. So, you know, Williamstown have kept themselves in. We see Herbert there, and this ends up with Holmes, who's played a very good game, and Herbert spins around from 50 metres, kicks a very good goal. He's played very well, Holmes. Dangerous play. He's marked well around the ground as right here. We see him again on the left foot. Ball drops in short. Player tackle. Dimartino comes back to Holmes, follows up. That's very good roving. That's excellent roving. He's very dangerous. And McAllister, of course, we see there with Kershaw chasing him. Long kick over the top to Perry. Perry's a player who can be very dangerous too. He's a good marker, but he's been pretty well held by Dimartino at the moment. See Sleverson kicking into attack there. And we see a very good bit of play into the Gosker. Now, Murphy's the other player playing on the forward line, which he rarely does. He's been a very good defender for Williamstown over the years. Another good play by Murphy there to Robertson, and a good goal. So we've seen some very skilled play, and also we've seen a lot of good...
The viewers will probably think I'm being a bit harsh on Dugdale, who's had some 14 or 15 possessions, but they're all in a negative situation, especially a kick behind the play. By contrast, Roundy's up there doing the heavy work, and here we see some of the highlights.
Johnson was a great catalyst there early.
That was a great goal too. You know, he really steadied and was aware of the fact that he had a couple of yards up his sleeve and got on his right foot. And here's that 50-metre penalty we were talking about. There's a close example of Round doing the heavy work, putting his side up forward. There's Wally Lovett. I'm terribly impressed by that guy. Here's another forward thrust from Williamstown, which resulted in a goal from Murray Cooper. He's been a very damaging half-forward flanker. He's a live wire across that half-forward flank there. And here we saw that passenger play that great running.
He's run on well, Kennedy. Yes. He hasn't out of defence. He's used the ball well. He's got good hands. He scoops it up when you think he's not about doing
There's Carl. There's a player we're talking about. Uses the ball so very, very well. And Ben Dimartino, who's been a handy asset up forward for them as well. Here's Murray Cooper again.
This is the one that I think was going to hit the post, I think, is it?
Yes. And he paid the goal. Well, whichever way it went, you know, they could have paid the goal or the mark. Yeah. So it was poetic justice, I guess. But Carl, just referring back to Carl, he has been the catalyst that really has got them going. There's a close example of what I'm referring to with Barry Round. You know, he's playing the heavy work, and he's been the instigator behind a lot of their forward thrust, Phil, hasn't he?
He sets up.
Well, there's Terry Wheeler's counterpart. He's got all the problems in the world thrust upon him at the moment. And quite frankly, I'm at wit's end as to what he can do. He just hasn't got enough players playing well enough to be able to... Williamstown do feel, I feel, appear to be far more superior. But I was grossly disappointed with Brunswick. Here we see a number of highlights in that third quarter that proved quite conclusively Williamstown's superiority. At half-time, we mentioned just, you know, what well, we always say what a great player Barry Round is. But more importantly, through the agency of guys like Carl, Kennedy, we had Murphy. But basically, it was an overall team effort, and I was so disappointed. That's
their one goal.
That's their one quarter. It's their sole goal for the quarter. But they really did persist, and they really kept the pressure on. And Barry Round here, we see once again feeding the ball off to the runners and delivering the ball long. And in that quarter, we saw there's Kim Kershaw. Well, it was actually a Brunswick mark, but Kershaw's been a tower of strength, not because he's so much acquired so many possessions, but he's really, the Brunswick defence is so concerned with him that he's taking the pressure off other players around him. In
85 and 86 grand final.